thank you for having me here to honor the unsung heroes of September 11, who were the 746 people who were residents of the state of New Jersey who died on that day. The terrorists who attacked us on September 11 were attempting to do at least two things. One was to kill many of us, and tragically they succeeded in doing that. But the second thing they were attempting to do was to show that America is a flawed country, a weak country. They wanted to break our spirit. They wanted to show that by attacking us and creating chaos and creating a destruction to our political system and our financial system, that their way of life and their strange, bizarre, insane, however you want to describe it, set of ideas really are stronger than ours. Well, they didn't succeed in the second objective. If anything, as a result of that attack, almost right from the very beginning, America became stronger. The reason, I believe, is the way in which the people who were attacked handled it, the way in which they helped each other, assisted each other, the firefighters, the police officers, the people in uniform, and also the people who weren't in uniform, who stayed in the building, remained there, to make sure that as many people were evacuated as possible. Sometime about maybe a half hour after the second building came down, while I was still on the street organizing the recovery effort, I asked how many people did we think had perished, because I wanted to get a sense of what kind of impact we were looking at. And I was told that we had lost 12,000 people in the Twin Towers. Well, we all know the number was a horrible number, almost 3,000, but it wasn't 12,000. The reason for that was the way in which the effort to remove people from the building was carried out. I can't go anywhere in the United States and even in the world and not meet someone that didn't know someone who was in the World Trade Center. They come up to me and tell me, you know, my son was in the World Trade Center, or my daughter, or my husband, or my friend. And they got out, and the reason they got out was, while they were coming down the stairs, they were watching the firefighters come up the stairs. What would have been the case if the day after September 11, the story of the attack and the evacuation was that people panicked. People couldn't get out the doors. People were stepping on each other, harming each other. The story would have been exactly what the terrorists wanted to write. The story of a country that is weak, a country that panics, a country that doesn't believe in itself. Instead, the story written the next day, right from the very beginning, was about the bravery and the willingness to help. And your having this award for Unsung Heroes, for me, is very, very fulfilling, because it haunts me to think of how many people helped each other that we don't know about. When I remember September 11, which is every day, and try to get myself out of the very sad and difficult thoughts about it, which I often have, I try to think about all of those people. And I think all 746 people here from the state of New Jersey that lost their lives on September 11 are heroes, American patriots, and along with the other great Americans that died that day, they saved our country. And I say, God bless them. It's my honor to introduce two people who have done wonderful work developing the New Jersey 9/11 Memorial Foundation. One, Jim Gray, the vice chairman, and the other, Faith Miller, is the director of events for the New Jersey 9/11 Memorial Foundation.
Our Memorial 9/11 Committee is a very small group of volunteers and family members who were joined together by this tragedy and were charged with the responsibility by the governor of New Jersey about 9 years ago to evaluate, identify, and select a suitable memorial for Liberty State Park. The memorial that we selected, Empty Sky, represents everything it should in commemorating the lives of those 746 innocent New Jersey victims who were lost that day. It will serve as a sanctuary for reflection and a permanent reminder and testament to the awful events that unfolded on that tragic day.